Alright guys, I'm going to give you a little update. So we've got everything bolted in except for the shifter. We'll do the shifter after we do the dash bar and center bar. But we got seat bolted in, running a Vic seat. Got the gas tank drained and mounted. Good thing it is drained because the valve is open. We got that done. I showed you guys the trunk already. We haven't done anything else yet. I've got to keep the rear end the same for right now till we go to loosen it. And we'll add whatever we need to the height. So when we swap 22s, that it'll be the right ride height. We got the trans cooler in. Almost thinking about taking a piece, I don't know. Almost thinking about welding the tab right here. Just so it's got like, it wiggles a little. I don't know, it's got 3 bolts in it. We got the cooler, the ice cooler in. My dad ran down and helped me take it from that car into this one. Got the battery box from Gray Area. NLR also sells them. Then I ended up going to the hardware store and getting some handles because this thing is such a pain to move car to car. So usually you have to grab it way low and it really sucks getting it out. Now we can just stand on the outside, get it in and out. My bolts had broken or fallen out. It used to be a nut and then you'd run the bolt down in it. So I welded some 3/8 bolts and it opens and closes on itself. And I'm gonna get some wing nuts and use wing nuts instead so I don't have to carry a wrench around just to do these. We got the wiring pulled off. We'll have to, I'm gonna end up redoing most of this wiring. It's like this starter wire needs to be redone. This one that goes down to the battery needs to get redone. I just want to make sure that there's nothing stupid that happens. Got the old battery box over there, the little single one. I've ran that thing forever. Yeah, so this is our fan wire. So when we get to that point of hooking everything up, I like to hook everything up at once. I just start from the back, work front, and make sure there's nothing missed. We got the pedals in. The one bolt doesn't look like it's down, but it's because there's a weird bracket right underneath it, and it like pulled it sideways when I was tightening it. But yeah, so me and the kids and my dad me and my dad just did this one because the little kids can't pick it up. But yeah, so we're going to probably come down tomorrow and I'm gonna cut the GoPro mount out of my Vic, and I'm gonna bring my GoPro down and see where the mount needs to go. I imagine it's gonna be right at the top of this gusset. I don't want it in my way, but I want it to get a good view. I might actually end up welding it off of this rear gusset since they're so high in this car. Then it's kind of out of my head. I don't think I'll get hit hard enough to hit clear back in that corner. And if I do, that'd be nasty. Yeah, so right now we're working on front suspension. I had some different springs, and I tried the caddy rear springs. None of them just were right, and we're really just out of time. So we're just gonna leave the stock springs in. And right now I gotta weld the lower ball joint and ream it on the spindle. We've got it set exactly 10 inches to the 1 inch below on the ball joint. So that's exactly how the blower should sit. And then we'll adjust this piece as we need to get it back. And then we ended up going with the Bel Air A-arms. They're kind of stiff right now, so I don't want to look like I'm weak, but they're freaking stiff. I need to loosen up these ends so then I can just like slam it down and crap. But we got the one ball joint ring cut out of the Vic. And that was a pain in the ass because I had welded the A-arm straps to it. And then the A-arm itself to it. And took a hot minute. Had to beat on it with a hammer over there and pry bar and cleaned it up a little bit. So it should work. So we're going to get this set where it needs to be. We'll get the spindle set where it needs to be, straight up and down, and then we'll get the A-arm down, get the A-arm straps on, then weld everything once we know it's perfect. Then we'll jump over to the other side. And these A-arms actually fit really well. I'm not gonna be able to show you on this side. That's what's wrong. It's the chains freaking binding up against it, but I'll show you on this side. They're not all the way. The bracket's not correct, but I mean, it fits pretty dang good to the spring pocket. And that's the only one that fits well on a Cadillac. I bought freaking 4 sets of those because there's only 50 bucks. There's the rest of them. And I got freaking old Fords, new style Fords, old geometrics, like just a bunch, and none of them work good. They're not long enough because the distance from here to here is longer than any car because of where the bracket is. If I could beat the nipple down on that, then it probably would work. But since that cannot be tampered with, we have to just run it like this, and it actually fits pretty well. Pretty happy with it. Yeah, and these this battery box actually bolts. You can bolt it through the firewall. And it's perfect on a Cadillac. But okay, well, I'm gonna get going on this. I'm gonna ream that one out. We're gonna get this one side completely done and then do the other side. 'Cause I like to just get it all the way done and then just duplicate it. So let me know what you guys think. I really like how the inside of these cars go. Pretty much the exact same thing in my dad's. You guys have all seen it. Let me know what you guys think. I'll give you guys a little update once I get this side done. Hopefully I can get it done today. I've only got a couple hours left. But let's see what we can do. All right, guys, we got one side done. Shut this door. You can see it a little better. All right, so I got one side done using the WRP ball joint rings off the Vic. We just cut them off the Vic and put them on. We got our A-arm straps on. They are 2" by 4", and they are parallelogram. Yeah, I like how that turned out. Tires pretty damn straight up and down. That's all about I have for you guys. We gotta line up the 2 bottom hole bolts because we ended up pulling the lower back a little, just to get a little more clearance on the oil pan. No, that wouldn't work. Anyways, I don't know. It's freaking straight up and down, and that's how it's gonna be. So tomorrow we're gonna do this side. I'm just going around cleaning stuff up, but Yeah, these Bel Air A-arms worked out really well. I really like them. So I'll post this tonight. It's Friday. We got 2 Mondays before we leave. Motor should be done on Sunday, so I should get it either Sunday night or Monday morning and put it in on Monday, hopefully. I'm sure I'll still have like a little bit of things to do. Like I need to put all the body bolts in, but not tighten them, just get them started. I didn't know if I showed you guys, we got the bumper brackets all the way done. This is the way I like to do it. I've seen some guys running on outside, the top. I've always done motor side on Cadillacs. So thanks for following along. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good weekend.